Hello, and welcome back to another episode of. It's supposed to be Legacy tonight. However, we have an RCQ in the morning, and I want to test some standard. So we're going to be testing standard before we start. If you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy us, we ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more, support the channel, $1 a month gets hammered out on every stream. Let's just jump into some games, trying to figure out what the best configuration for this deck is. Are we still in a traditional standard event? Yes, we are. We did not do very well. So we'll look at this list and how we can improve for next time. If anybody noticed, I got a haircut. I look a little bit different now. Let me see if I can go to full screen real quick. Yeah, so I used to have a short spike for most of my life, and now I'm back. And I had long hair for 3 years, and I took it for a cut. So now we have to wear hats because it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. All right, let's go back to sharing the screen. But yeah, don't be alarmed. It is still me. I was not replaced with a random. Yeah, I haven't gotten a haircut in 3 years, and so it was really heavy. It was below mid back, so it was a lot when I would shower, and it was a lot when I would try to go to sleep. If we draw a War Leader's Call off the top, this hand is actually perfect. So let's try it out. So we lead off on Mountain. Verge, Voice of Victory. Now I can't cast spells. During our turn. Now we're attacking creatures. The voice, which makes sense. This looks like Esper Control then. I can afford to go Verge, crack on the Stadium Headliner. Seer Slicer's perfect. I can leave up a bunch of burn spells. I'll attack. Virtue of Persistence. Yeah, if the toughness goes below 0, it dies to state base, so giving it indestructibility doesn't matter. But I did protect my Howl Squad. Let's go Helix your face. We knew the Seer Slicer was on top. I can afford to pay 2 to leave up the Burst Lightning or to activate the map. Having 7 points of burn up is important. Also, in case they have another Virtue, now they can't kill a Howl Squad heavy. They have to use actual removal on it. They do have another Get Lost. So what? We can look for a land twice. So no land, but that's fine. We get to attack. Put them to 10. Play a Seer Slicer. They have another Virtue. I mean, we have 7 points burn. Just get the voice down. We can Boros Charm if they go board wipe. We have lethal in play. I guess we are also one short of lethal in play. Virtue is fine. Strike your face. Combat attack. Up. Good game, opponent. I saw 3 cards, which means we can go to the charms because we can potentially use the burn plan. We can trim our non-creatures. Burst Lightning is a good burn spell, but it's the least efficient one. And we don't really want to see like 2-mana burn spells early. Boros Charm is fine because it's 1 mana deal 4 damage. 2 mana deal 4 damage. 1 mana to deal 2 damage. Is not enough. And they just concede. They didn't want to play against goblins. I understand it. All right, so let's look at our deck. I'm gonna lay out the numbers here on the table. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do for tomorrow. Because yeah, we're going to pastimes to play an RCQ. So the hardest thing is trying to figure out what you want to play in the sideboard. Right now I have 3 Boros Charm, 3 Authority, 2 Exercise, 2 Agathas, and a bunch of 1-ofs. I don't think that's right. Oh, that's something I want to test. Yeah, that's right. I want to test we could test the Legend of Yang Chen, but I want to try some Appas just as a way to like save my creatures. No combo, but like we don't want to play the combo version. We just want to play Appa fairly. Okay. Firebender Ascension is pretty decent. Not the greatest. No, that's the deck with Fable. Okay, so this is the one that didn't do well. That's right, we do have starting towns. Primal Surge is for EDH. This card is amazing. I think I don't really want to brew the night before the RCQ. I could try, but it rarely goes well. Yeah, I feel like the Legend of Yang Chen is probably not the greatest in our deck specifically, probably. But let's find some good cards. Warrior's Call is decent. Crystal Barricade is decent. CMRP is decent. I like having access to Sunspine links. So I'm thinking about pivoting to, we can like pivot to token mid-range post board. There's going to be some decks that just have a bunch of removal, and if we could just play a lot of cards that make more cards, that's an easy way to run away with the game. I was thinking double white would be hard, but really now that I think about it, probably not. We could play Enduring Innocence to draw some cards. That's good. That could be really cool. Breaches. If I play the pirate guy, it's also just a 3/3 first strike. By itself is very strong. I mean, turn inside out on a Bastronaut is really strong. +3/+0 is just insane. It also makes like anything trade up. Split up is fantastic. Scorching Shot kills pretty much anything. It just doesn't hit planeswalkers. It's like another reason to play Obliterating Bolt. I guess we could even play Pyroclasm if we're like scared of Badger Mole. Opponent still gets the land back, but that's not what we care about. Care about them just not being able to make a billion mana. Right there is the Cavern. Kind of want to play Caverns too. Play 3, a couple on the side. Fealty, Torch. Krenko was a... See, I was playing 2 Krenkos in that list. If instead I was playing Painter Studios and War Leader's Calls, maybe I would have had a better shot. Suplex is good at Exiles. We do want the Rest in Peace. Raise the Pass is really cool. Man, I want to try all these cards. Okay. So the rest of these are no's. I think I'm going to start here. Let's see where we are. This goes here. We can start with the main deck configuration and move from there. I like Lightning Helix. Okay, sideboard stuff. Main, or sideboard stuff, main. Sideboard stuff, main, with one on the board. 2 Pyroclasm. I don't think the one split up is going to help me. Or the inside outs. Innocence. Pyroclasm board. This could potentially be in the main. All the rest of this is sideboard stuff. Okay. So now we lay out the actual main deck. A little bit of a different stream. I guess we could go like this. Oh, but the light is so bad. Is that a little bit better? Is that worse? Yeah, the light on it definitely doesn't help with the glare. Guess we can go straight up. So yeah, we're gonna lay out the curve. So the first thing we're going to look at is the mana base. These are our 3 basic land, or 3 non-basic lands. But now it's not true because we also have the abandoned air temples. Vantage, 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 verge, 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 foundry, 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 foundry. 6 mountains, 7 mountains. 1, 2, 3. So we cut 4 for the starting towns. So now we have even more white sources. This air temple is basically like the 4th verge. I really want to get... This doesn't sit. This is a basic. Well, I really want to get... I guess we could just trim a vantage and a starting town, although if I had to choose, I'd rather advantage than starting town. So maybe we just play 2 starting towns, 2 caverns, with the 3rd cavern in the board. Cavern can't cast Lightning Helix. That's fine. I guess we could go 1 and 1, 1 on the side. That lets us keep another starting town or another basic. But I'd rather have a basic, probably. Oh, that's 6 lands that don't make white. Is the verge the right answer? This is 5, 9. 9 mountain plains is so much more. I guess we do need the basic mountain. Okay, so we have, let's do this real quick. 3 verges, 6 basics. Okay, so we're going to pretend we have a second starting tone. Cavern. 1 cavern, 2 starting tones, 1 banded air temple. Okay, so if we have perfect everything, so then we go, this counts as 4, this counts as 4. This plus this counts as 4, so that's 4, 8, 12. 16, 21. Is that the right amount of lands? Probably not. Let's see. That is how many we play. I do feel like sometimes we're too low. Go up a cavern. So this would be 22 lands. So we're doing surgery right now. Working on this for tomorrow. Playing the energy at pastime, or the RCQ at pastimes. I want to try 2 cavern. Numbers are hard. 1 air temple, 1 cavern, 3 starting tones. I don't have any man lands. I mean, I think cavern's just that good. The issue is we play Lightning Helix and War Leader's Call. So it's like we almost have like a need for all of our colors always. Starting Tome will enter tapped most of the time. Air Temple won't. I guess if Verge isn't activated, then Starting Time is just better. And we can also just have Verge. I think Verge is just as likely to be turned on as it is to not be. So that's 21, 2, 3, 4, 20, 6, 7, 8, 19, 39. Exactly how many we need. So we're going to cut 1 card. I don't think there's Krenko in here, because this was the version that I was playing without it. Yeah, which just means we have a lot more lords, or a lot more burn. Okay, so if we lay all this out, 3, 1, 2. So we got the 4 burst lightnings. Then we got our 4 astronauts. Then we got our 4 stadium empires. That's all good. I'm not messing with that. Then we got 4 seer slicers, 4 strikes, helix, lightning helix, lightning strike, lightning strike, lightning helix, lightning strike. To face gallery, voice of victory, seer slicer, and a singleton Boros charm. So I was playing 4 painter studios. That's insane. Play the starting town. Man, these fast lands are really piling up. 1, 2, 3. We have 7 fast lands. I feel like we only ever want 3 fast lands. Oh, but they're white sources. It's not what we want. So currently that's what my mana base looks like. Not a big fan, but it's okay. We'll get through it. So we're going to cut this. We're going to lay everything out. So voice of victory 4. Then we need creatures. So 4 seer slicers. Then we need removal spells. We have the 4 lightning helix and the 4 lightning strikes. I like having 12 burn spells. 12 burn spells to finish the game feels very strong. Helix and strike. Then we got our Boros charm and our 3 galleries. Then we have 1, 2, 3 calls. House Squad Heavy has been interesting. It's basically just Rival Master. There's not like a huge amount of ways to like dump the mana into stuff, but it does make a hasty attacker every turn and make it. That's always sometimes all we need. An extra body every turn. Technically, I have 9 3-drops if you count the Painter Studios. Oh, let me do this. So this is 3. This goes here. These are all right. This is counted as the 4th. 3 and 3. Okay, so this is the 60. I have to work on the sideboard. I don't really have a good answer to the dragon, but that's fine. I kind of have to take that on the chin. That's all good. Oh, and what I can do for my peace of mind is I can take a photo of it so I don't have to lay everything out tomorrow at the Rcq. And then we just got to figure out the sideboard. And to do that, we're going to pull up okay. So if those are the top decks, how many counter spells are being played? A Spell Pierce, an Essence Scatter, and then in the sideboard, just the ones in the, so they have 3 counter spells in the main. Looting has counter spells on the board. Simic Aggro has okay, so there's some. This is the one that does quench, right? Okay. I think one cavern main, one cavern side is totally fine. I do think the third Rest in Peace is not the greatest. I think our mana base makes links horrible for us. Authority, we only have 2 authorities. I like 2 authorities. I think we're not a control deck, so multiple authorities don't just win us the game because we have to survive and then like win. So let's go. Okay, so let's play 2 Elspeth Stormslayers. Oh, I also want to try so many of these cards. Okay. So all of these are no's, these are yeses, or these are maybes. So we have the 1 cavern, the 2 Elspeths. Lay out all the good removal and the other planeswalkers. Do we want Pyroclasm? Probably. Okay. So cards that I don't like. I think all of these are good. True Mana and Authority. Take the rest of this stuff out. Do we need... Clarion Conqueror? I don't think so. I guess it turns off Kaido. That is nice. So 2 Authority, 2 Rip. Elspeth. 2nd Cavern. So we have 3 more cards to work with. We could play Obliterating Bolt. Hits a lot of stuff. Do I even care about Exercise? I don't think Exercise is actually good. Now that I think about it. So let's go here, here. I don't have Get Losts in paper, so we can't do that. So right now this is what I have. And then I put into Obliterating Bolts. One, 2. Wait, how good is Obliterating Bolt against this? I mean, Obliterating Bolt's amazing against all 5 of the top decks here. I'll show you, like, all 5 of these decks are really good. Or Obliterating Bolt is really good in 2. So in that case, let's play a 3rd. And we can play 2 Pyroclasms, maybe. Let me see. Pyroclasm doesn't do anything against Simic Aggro, or I guess none of these decks. What's best against those decks? Pyroclasm is good against... I guess the Simic aggro deck early is pretty weak to Pyroclasm. Like Beastbinder lives Tyvar lives or a Boroid lives. But we really want to do it before then. I'm a big fan of Pyroclasm. It's one of those cards that always overperforms for me. I guess we can shave on a Boros Charm and an Obliterating Bolt to have 2 other cards. So let's do that. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I think we're gonna cut authorities now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think we cut authority. 1, 2. Trim a Boros Charm, trim a Bolt. So now Clarion Conqueror. So I want to play 1 Twisted Fealty. Because this is one of my pet cards. Put it next to the Cavern. Duty Beyond Death is decent. Challenger is also decent. Play 2 Higetsu second right. That would be funny if we could get there with that. No, but I think it's better probably just to play more removal. We want to be able to. We want to have the option to board into like infinite removal. Play the other 2 torches. And the one of Raise the Past, maybe? Raise the Past or Higetsu's second right. I think I like the one of Higetsu's second right. Or okay, so let's port this in, see how this looks. What do we not have so far? Probably don't have torches. 1, 2. Then I'll just do it like this. We don't have torches. Pyroclasm. Why would the Goblins player play Pyroclasm? Well, it's because I'm scared of other decks that go faster than me. Pyro. 1, 2. And 1. It gets to second right. Do we want to play a Higetsu second right? Nah. As soon as I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, that might not be as cool as I think it is. I think probably the best card in this board is Obliterating Bolt. So let's go with Obliterating Bolt. We have Torch and Obliterating Bolt and Pyroclasm if we really are scared of the aggressive matchups. And then we have Boros Charm, Elspeth's Caverns for the control matchups. I guess Elspeth is like a mid-range card, not a control card. Yeah, I like this a lot. Damn it. I'm dropping the cards. I'm not playing the full 4 Boros Charm. I'm playing 3. Multiple War Leaders calls are awkward. So So we don't really want those. So the board is 2 Rest in Peace, 2 Boros Charm, 2 Torch, 2 Pyroclasm, 2 Elspeths, 3 Obliterating Bolts, a Cavern, and a Twisted Fealty. That is interesting. All right, let's look at this board. Look at the tokens real quick. Make sure we have what we need. Do I want to play Chandra? Maybe second Elspeth is too greedy. Maybe we play a 1/1 split with Chandra. And then our one-ofs are Twisted Fealty, Cavern, Elspeth, Chandra. So we have 7 cards against aggro decks. Against control decks, we have less. Do we want board wipes? Do I want to have a hard wrath? What can I play? I mean, Day of Judgment's legal. No, I don't think I want a hard wrath. I'm thinking there's a lot of decks that can get underneath me. And if they get underneath me, I don't think I have an easy way out. Besides playing like a lot of removal. So Boros Charm is decent against control. Rest in Pieces for a specific matchup. Cavern is good against control. Twisted Fealty is really an aggro card. Because we have 8 cards for aggro and 5 cards for control. Twisted Fealty probably isn't ever going to come in if I'm bringing in removal. Maybe Twisted Fealty becomes a Chandra then. Maybe the second Cavern is bad. Maybe the second Cavern is better than the third Starting Town. And that'll let me play the second Elspeth. Gives me 6 cards for control, 7 cards for aggro, 2 cards. Okay, so let's do that. Cut the Twisted Fealty, add a Chandra. Add an Elspeth. Cut the Starting Town. Add another Cavern. Cut the Cavern. Oh, come on. Three Obliterating Bolts. $15. All right, let's try it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I was looking at Violent Urge earlier. It's good with Astronaut, but I actually don't play it like enough creatures for a pump spell to probably be viable. Like, if we look at the main, I don't want there to be a scenario where like my creatures are dead. Because in 1s and 2s, I only play 16 creatures. And the whole deck is 19 creatures. The rest are non-creatures and burn spells. Which, now that I'm saying it out loud, sounds very bad. Here, let's run it. So this is 4, 8, 12, 15. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you being here. I'm going to put this in my bag and we're going to play a game. All right. One match. I got to go to bed. This is one of the reasons we wanted to add another land. Okay. Bottom Warrior's Call. White source off the top is what we needed. Let's just not let them combo on turn 3. Oh. Interesting. No get lost. They concede. Bring in those 5. Trim on these. Try like this. Can't keep a 1-land hand. Let's try like this. Pay a life for a Astronaut. Sure, I'll pick it up. Pay 2, get the Voice of Victory down. Riddler's fine. Splash Portal. Seamrope's good. Goblin. Okay, Sage of Disguise is pretty good against us. 2/3 with lifelink is very strong. So 2/3 flying lifelink. To torch it real good. I wonder if we just played Quantum Riddler in this deck. It's always worth a try. Aang's fine. Aang airbends their own creature. A burning bolt fizzles. I can go to combat though. I'll attack. I can buff. Yeah. I'm not dead yet, but I feel very dead. There we go. I don't think my burn deck can do this. Because we don't play Cranko. We're basically just playing burn. Honestly, I think we just go faster. I think we say the burn is not as important as we think. Burrow's Charm is just actively bad. We need burn that deals 3 damage, not 2. Let's try it. All right, select class. Double astronaut. If you want to trade, we can trade. cast voice. Yeah, this forces them to respond. We play this tapped. Map onto Malcolm. Bins or Riddler. They're looking for lands. Ascension hits a Bastronaut. Sure. They're not going to like this at all. Defaced Gallery. Combat. Trade with the voice is fine. Second Bastronaut. This attack next turn is 8 without a pump. Oh, wait. Okay, it's crazy. Sure. And can airbend one of them. Then I'll pump the other one. 3, 6, Lightning Helix for 9. Good game, opponent. Well played. Okay. I like this a lot. That wasn't like a great representation of what we'll be playing against tomorrow, but that felt like a good competitive deck, and we did pretty good. So I want to end the stream there. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, we're playing an Rcq tomorrow at pastime, so I'm going to be doing some shorts, but I'm also going to be grinding the Rcq, so I'll let y'all know how we do. Maybe I'll do a round-by-round recap. Maybe I'll do a live after the rounds, but stream every single day, 10 o'clock p.m. CST. I got to read off the members, then I'm going to crash. From the top, Alpha Ronan, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, The Darth New, ADDY 100K, Jared Monsterman, and Annan Ribeiro, Cypher777, The High Wumpus, AJR, B-Rhyme, Gorbisker, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Javier Hugo, Valeroth, Yomiger, Territh, Niederbrito, Sugar Philosophy, The Green Ranger, Stanton McCain, and you. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Also, big shout out to the Patreon. We have a legend named Adam on the Patreon, and the first Patreon member. If you want to become a member of our Patreon, the link is in the description of the channel, and it really means the world to me to have the support of the Goblin Horde behind me as I go into this next year playing Goblins in every format at every event that I go to. So if you want to see more Goblins content, if you enjoy this ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more for the channel, $1 a month, because your name right out on every stream. Stream every single day, 10 o'clock p.m. CST. We even cut our hair. It looks crazy. I'm sorry. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.